back, everyone. We're getting ready for what could be one of our biggest matches of the evening as we are going in, going hard, and of course, going with myself, Hell Monkey Man, in the booth alongside Ivory. This one is set to be fun. We've got some South American Let's Cruise as Vamo Cruzeiro will be moving into this one. But on the other side of that is someone that's just going to be laughing at them maybe along the way. LOL. But that is a lot of laughter and still a lot to really be proven. Drewy, KX, and Stealth versus Davitrox, KNS Monster, and of course Klaus.
Yeah, and as far as on a Team LOL, they took down X13, who was looking really good there in our first overall series that we watched on stream. And as far as on, we'll see if they can bring it here as far as in the winners quarterfinals too. And we will see this match getting started off here. Hell Monkey, who do you think is going to be taking this one? You think the Sam players are going to be taking it, or NA?
So if I know anything about Sam, is that one, for some reason, these guys are gods when it comes to 120 plus ping, and two, it's all offense all the time. I've seen Klaus, very specifically seen him, KNS Monster, and I believe I've seen Davitrox a couple different times be able to play, and it's wild, the things that they will be able to accomplish. But KX and Stealth and Drew, not to be just completely washed away. I think they're ready for the South American challenge. It's about how consistently we see these attacks and how patient maybe the likes of LOL will be going into this matchup.
And we'll, I believe, is Stealth a EU player? Because he also has 100 some ping. Is that the Stealth from EU? Because I know there's a Stealth from both, but the NA ones that I'm more familiar with. But he has a lot of ping.
This competition? I don't know which one. Maybe he's just West Coast. East Coast,
possibly.
Coast.
That's a really high ping though for West Coast, but regardless, either way, hey, it levels the playing field here for Sam a little bit. You know, they can at least be able to match up on the 50s against Stealth. We'll see Stealth though going up for this one. See if the 50 does come out from Sam. They do end up getting the beat here. KNS able to get it over one. Will be cleared out, and KX putting a lot of pressure on here for his team. We'll see Drewy does get beat. Stealth pass over to KX. KX trying to find the pass back in the middle. Not the best touch though. Goes down to the corner, and Stealth trying to find the demo there. Just wasn't able to get under it as we're a minute and a half elapsed in this game and nothing really happening so far.
No, I'm going to be talking about Stealth's car here momentarily. I'm pretty sure there's a watermelon topper. Not sure why he doesn't have that because the rest of that thing is meloned out. But, you know, we'll talk about that later as KX will actually be able to get this nice fight for a 50-50. That one could have been an immediate shot, but Drewy decided to be able to just tumble it over. Great collection and then projection. He's able to get it past two and get the lead here for LOL.
Yeah, great solo play here, and a lot of just bumps and demos coming out from Team LOL here early on. And if you didn't happen to see him there, it forced him to pre-jump there on the defense for the side of Vamo. And unfortunately, they're not able to deal with the offensive pressure coming out thus far from LOL. And they do get their first goal. Stealth trying to get back in front of Klaus. Will be Klaus getting beat out. And Davi trying to get one into the middle. Falls on top of Drewy, but Drewy is going to be able to get a little bit of an air dribble here out to the far side. Drewy pushing forward. Will be Klaus. Does get one stop. KNS, again, just trying to hold on for dear life as they're just mounting a lot of pressure so far here from the side of LOL.
Bit of a double commit here as well, as they'll be able to rotate back, and Davitrox is looking to be able to get a handoff, or at least a setup in front of Klaus. Klaus is hanging out in the wing as that challenge came through from Stealth. That nice sweep over. Davitrox actually is going to have a chance to give it over to Klaus after Klaus's demo as KNS comes up huge. That'll be a big win by Klaus as well. Does that one leave this one through the uprights? No, not able to quite thread that needle, but beyond a half of play now, Sam, this South American team, has been unable to get anything in through the net, but they've been pretty consistent. In fact, we have only one true shot on the scoreboard here, Ivory.
Yeah, say not too much offense really coming from both sides. Midfield has been present there from both ends. I think for the most part, LOL has a little bit more offensive pressure, but I guess mainly it's coming from the demos and bumps, and that's just kind of where it's coming into play there for him. But, you know, you got my mind on it. Is that a Roadhog or what is that? That's Celsius.
Oh, that's a Roadhog XL, right? I think.
Okay, yeah, all right. That's why I was looking at it. It's okay, all right. Just want to make sure that I was on the same page.
That car is ridiculous, though. I mean, you still got to talk about the fact that he's not using a watermelon topper, whereas everything else is, but it's like a turtle shell. I mean, maybe he's like, all right, I'm the watermelon tortoise thing. Like, I guess tortoises love melon. I don't know. Maybe he does, but it'll work out.
Fast in the middle here, a bit of KX. KX able to put it off the corner. We'll see if anybody's gonna be able to get around this one. And it'll be Stealth and KX actually bumping up against each other, and is Davi here with an opportunity. See if he can get one more touch over the top, and not the best secondary though. Don't think he meant to run into it afterwards. as they still are just trying to get this ball out in front of the net. Davi shot on net. Drewy able to turn and point this one in the direction of the opposite side. And we'll see Drewy trying to get it over to KX, and a little bit of a weird play there coming out from LOL. As the pass in the middle to Davi. Davi shot on net is going to get stopped out from Drewy. Drewy not able to stop out Klaus, though, and they do tie it up 1-1.
Oh, man, a great challenge that went from end to end. Klaus was able to finish it off, just keeping with the play. And what a handoff between him and Davi to be able to find that, just forcing the issue at the goal line, sub 1 minute of play remaining. And it has been confirmed via Mikey in the chat, shout out Mikey in the chat, that this is in fact the EU version of stealth, but he didn't hide it too well. Not very stealthy.
So I was guessing. I'm familiar with both of them, but I was just like, the ping, it must be the EU stealth. I was guessing, but either way, Drury trying to push this one away. 30 seconds left. Both teams still tied up, and neither team wanting to give up an inch here on the pitch. We'll see Drury trying to get past in the middle here to KX. KX just waiting patiently. Does get stopped out from the SAM players, and KX trying to find this read. Does he find it? Get a hold of it, and he dunks him down. What a play from KX, able to get this 1-goal lead.
Oh, man, this full international event at this point, because we have EU, we have SAM, we have NA, and we've got dunks to be able to force this in of just beating out the defender. 20 seconds left on the clock. 2-1 goes LOL, and they'll be laughing all the way if they can get game one in their back pocket.
Klaus trying to get it back here, though, instantly. Klaus right off the kickoff, and the SAM players known for their kickoffs, able to make it happen, and just like that, it's tied up once more here, Hail Monkey.
They didn't have to bust out the Spanish. They just said, all right, 2v1, because the second man missed, and they brought it with a little bit of extra pace. So can they be able to keep this one up and finally be able to get a lead to answer? It will be a takeaway as KX leaves us over to Stealth. Long bomb, redirect, Drewy, backboard. And won't be able to get there before KNS has another connection. This could be the final possession for either side. It does pass over the midfield line. That's over to Stealth. That's going to be on target. It's in! Oh, Stealth sneaks it through. 3-2 here in game one.
What a crazy shot here from Stealth. That just bangs it off the ceiling, actually, on the 50. And they're able to get the game win off of that one. You know, a little bit of luck possibly, but who knows? Maybe Stealth was actually planning that one out and able to find the trigonometry shot. But either way, that does put them on top, and they'll take game one.
That was a wild turn of events. 4 shots apiece, 2 saves for the likes of LOL, and Drewy really honestly had some of the key moments to keep this team in order, but it was a full team effort. Stealth really kind of popping off at the very last moment necessary, and this one has the makings of being a wonderful qualifier match. And of course, this one is still best of 3. Either team that drops from this will still have one other chance to be able to qualify for day number 2, but they're going to drop immediately to best of 1. They would love, both teams would love to be able to just kind of finish it out here in the upper part of the bracket.
Yeah, so there's a lot on the line here, you know, as far as we drop down to the lower. Still, it's a best of 1 all the way throughout that lowers bracket, and neither team wants to go down there. There's still some great teams lurking down there and who are just as hungry as these two. But either way, LOL have really been proving it, and you know, the SAM team, they look literally, they were the #1 seed in the overall tournament and were the favorites of the tournament, I think, as far as for most people. And it looks like LOL able to bring it here. They take down X13, move their way into here, and looks like they're bringing it to the SAM team as well. And maybe they're going to be able to prove NA has a strong contender here in this tournament.
NA plus EU plus SAM equals, you know, this is like a miniature major. Why not? These guys are having a great time. And, you know, can we see a response out of South America? They're bringing it to the table. They're going to bring the heat, bring the beat, bring it to the street. KNS, he'll be starting us off on the offense, or at least for the possession for the side of Vamo Cruzeiro, which means let's cruise.
So if it is NA and EU, is it technically like just a hybrid of EA? It's in the game, or how does that work, Al Monkey?
Oh, my goodness. It is sports. We are finding ourselves
it's car ball.
Yeah. What is Stealth? What is that? Kiwi wheels on that thing? Gross. What?
Oh, the shot. Drury not able to get there in time, but the follow-up is there from KX. Able to find the goal and open it up here for LOL in game 2.
Man, Stealth was hanging out. Drury kept with it. And Stealth now just trying to run away as KX, that former gentleman, is able to just put that one in beyond half minute of play. And Sam put on notice, like, hey, all right, we recognize that you're pretty good, but you got to be consistent here. And it's neat to be able to kind of see former teams that these guys were on through the RLCS 2021-22 season, because they are so prolific. And Klaus is one of those members of those squads that is just that.
A great solo play here, just all by himself. Klaus able to get around this one and a great placement shot there. Able to get in between the two last defenders and able to open it up here for Sam. And they're able to make it 1-1 as this tournament is still roaring here in the quarterfinals. Drury? Okay.
Yeah, Drury's got it. Easy 2-1 win. They're trying to be able to prove that NA kickoffs do exist. Again, a little bit of a win for the EU side right there as Stealth does kind of punk it over the second man. And that's a great follow-up, a great response. We've already had 3 goals here, Ivory, inside of the first 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's Stealth's Paladin, right? Isn't that the car that he's using? I don't even know what that is.
Is it a Paladin?
I don't know. I think it's a Paladin.
Isn't the Paladin like more of like a rectangular?
I'm not a cosmetic person. I'm going to be real with you, so I don't even have any idea.
Yeah, I don't know what. Someone in the chat, Mikey, you hooked us up with the EU knowledge. What is that thing?
Yeah, everyone just hit us up. But either way, I'm pretty sure Stealth just has a randomizer going on so that the competition have no idea what he's doing, so it's okay. You don't know how to 50 against it. You got to make your guesses every single game. KX able to clear. We're going to be able to have one touch from KNS. Nice save. What were you going to say there, Hail Monkey?
Well, I just want to know how many of Stealth's cards are fruit-based. That's all I want to know. Because we had watermelon, we had kiwi. Are there... Well, you said not the cosmetic guy. I want to know how much food is based on his presets. Well, Drewy is making this one a snack because he just fakes out the defender.
Yes, I don't think it really even matters for Stealth and all of his food-based analogies. Drewy's the one who's hungry, and he wants to get this win and make his way into day 2.
Yeah, he's just the enforcer, the enabler for his team to be able to be successful. And, of course, he is 2 for 3 right now. Big plays going through for this squad. And Sam trying to be able to catch up, but we are now beyond 90 seconds of play. Got to see if this squad can reassert themselves and recover well.
And that shot going to be... Oh, my! Klaus almost found that angle. I know it was a little bit high there from KNS, but almost found that angle there for the Sam team. Just not able to connect, though, as they're down 2. But 3 minutes left. Klaus tries to put one shot on net as KX there to get in front. Save out Stealth for the time being. Will be Stealth pushing it out once more. KNS trying to deal with it, but it's going to be in the hands of Drury. Drury, not the best of touches there, though. And he's going to give it away and shot on net. Stealth, very awkward save. Got a musty touch and back out in front and somehow gets a hold of this. He's just kind of showing off right now. That was a weird sequence of events, but it makes it happen.
KX is going to have to elevate. Oh, and it's KNS that has to be able to get back to it. The putback shot denied as Drury is becoming just massive BMOC out there, or maybe BMOP for the pitch instead of campus, but the shot is on target. A big save by KX and is taking numbers to answer the call to arms, and KX just enforces with a big putback shove onto any South American player he can find.
Yeah, but more important of things, it's a Mantis, is what it was told from chat, I think. Unless we... yeah. Oh, the shot! Gonna be able to follow it up, though. It's Davi. And they're able to get it within 1 and are in reaching distance now with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left.
Klaus able to get that one elevated, and Drury knew that if he had gone up to meet Klaus, he would have been air dribble bumped, and he doesn't want to get highlighted like that, so he kind of stayed low, but then that he had no momentum to be able to get that one off the goal line. So within 1, it is Vamo Cruzeiro is still looking for a chance to tie this up, maybe take game 2, forces to go the distance here. KX, 1 extra touch. Force this one around KNS. Drury's waiting for the layback. Oh, he does in fact get the putback, but instead Stealth is just kind of hunting from the corners. Sub 2 minutes remaining. There's still a lot of momentum slowly inching forward for the South American squad.
KX, nice pass there to Drury. Drury actually fixed it away, though. KNS has an opportunity here. Stealth's going to get bumped out of the way, and it's going to be falling in, and KNS ties it up with a bomb downfield. What a fantastic bump.
He needed this one. This is the highlight. This is the spark, and it was Davi that was able to just reach over Stealth and keep him from being able to get back to it. We are now just sub and short of 100 seconds remaining here in game number 2, but it has been 3 lately for the side of Vamo Cruzeiro, and they just need to keep up all of this would-be and still continuous momentum. Davi with another big boomer. He gets it over KX. Is Klaus going to be able to put it away? No. Drury is there, and he's been the biggest threat and proponent for success for the side of LOL.
A great read from Drury too. Those waterfalls are a little bit awkward to read. You're not 100% sure if it's going to be coming straight down, and if you mess up that at all, it does goes in the back of your net pretty quickly. But either way, it does deals with well in shots. Stealth is able to stop it. The praying mantis that he is, just being able to reach out and get a hold of that play. And KNS does give away the possession though to KX, and not going to be able to find much there out of this play afterwards though. Drury shot on target. KNS able to get in front of it and taking away his highlight reel shot.
I didn't know if he was going to be able to burn enough boost to elevate in time to get above that ball, but a good read. 45 seconds coming up. This is going to be a shot opportunity. Klaus is in a one-on-one against the goalie. They do squeeze in early. Drew, oh no, he jumped too soon. Klaus had all of the net to recognize. He puts it behind him. That is 4 in a row for Vamo Cruzeiro, and they now finally have the lead.
Yeah, just an awkward sequence of events there for LOL on the defensive front. You see that double commit come out. Both teammates actually just pre-jump. A little bit of a miscommunication there. If one of them would just stayed on the ground, would have been a little bit harder for Klaus to be able to dart that one through. Like you said, he had all the time in the world, and he is able to secure that goal and secure the lead so far. 30 seconds. Drury trying to get the pass, but does get stopped out from the defense. It looks like we're going to have 20 seconds now remaining, and it's going to have some troubles getting on some offensive tries, though, from LOL. And they're just not able to get past the defense so far of the same team here, Hail Monkey.
Oh, but there's a shot on target. They are going to stress out the defense until the very last second. A big demo. They will be traded out. Drury will be gotten rid of by KX. Gets rid of one big piece of that arsenal in KNS. Drury, one last one-on-one. He gets the flip reset. Does he get underneath the ball? He keeps it alive.
Oh
and he
my
gets it through! Look at the mechanics. Look at the man flash, and look at him tie up this game.
What a fantastic play from Drury. Gets the flip reset fake under and gets the flick on the 0-second timer. And we have overtime here in our game 2. I'm for both of them too excited here, Hell Monkey. You go ahead.
No, just when you think it's over, these guys are saying, nah, it's never over. Big Flick is able to just keep this one safe in arms on the defensive half right now for LOL, and also to push us to this limit here in game number 2. Extra seconds, Ivory. Bonus Rocket League is always fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be able to show up as a star player here. Drury definitely has to be feeling himself after that play. He must have the jitters going right now. We'll see if he can contain them. 829 points on the board. Can he make a 1K break here and force this overtime victory and be able to get themselves into day 2? We'll see. Only time will tell. KX trying to push it out to the side wall. Davi pushing out into the middle. Drury trying to get back possession here for his team. Does get the beat on one. Open an opportunity here. Possibly Drury. Can he play this low and slow? Gonna be able to get it under. The fake not quite there, though. The mind games are starting to come out, though, from LOL. And you can just see the Sam team getting a little bit scared after dropping that goal late.
He is trying to punish any kind of mispositioning on that defensive half, and as well as flash the mechanics whenever it is most necessary in just the most minute of change-ups. He is not showing his cards until he absolutely needs to. KX to anyone. That's a big save. It does go as a collateral. It will find its way around the perimeter. A minute 20 here on the clock. Now, as Bonus Rocket League is turning to Stressed Rocket League. 4-4. KX will be able to win one big touch. It comes off of that high side corner. Klaus does find a piece of it, and the player, and Drury. Everyone is just diving after these attempts. This will be a big clear, and Vamo Cruzeiro can just breathe, if only slightly.
Yeah, you were saying stressed Rocket League. I think I'm feeling stressed. I think you are too, a little bit, Hill Monkey, after that one. So we know how these players on the field are probably feeling right now. It is all on the line right now, especially for the Sam team. They need to be able to find this goal and be able to get themselves further into it. But will be a big boom downfield. Davi trying to find one touch. Does get a nice demo there from KX afterwards, though. It'll be KNS. Pushing downfield stealth here, trying to find KX, but Klaus is there in time. Will end up trying to follow up his own play here. 0 boost in the tank. Does get one more touch, though. 50 is going to be out in front. It's going to be Davi. Davi can find the shot in the net. It's going to go for the musty fake, and he's going to be able to get a pass. He's going to be able to find it. Davi able to get the game win.
Oh, the patience. He pulled off a little Drury right there, and guess who? Drury had to flip, and he had to make a choice. And then when he went to go back to make the save, it was Davi sticking with it and be able to stick us into a game number 3. Number 2 goes the likes of Vamo Cruzeiro. They are cruising, and so are we through this long series. It's just best of 3 here, Ivory, but with 18 shots from Vamo Cruzeiro and the 10 from the likes of LOL. There is nearly 30 on the board, and this one is just, it's anyone's guess who's going to be able to win.
Yeah, and just really two great solo plays there for both teams. You know, Drury able to get that one there and able to force that overtime, and Davi able to slice it and dice it and find his goal as well in that overtime. And that's so huge for this team. And they're able to find their way into this game 3. And, you know, who would have thought any less between both of these juggernauts that they need one final game to be able to decide the fate of their day 2 victories.
Yep, got to be able to make it through this qualifier. Someone will be qualifying into day number 2, and someone else is going to be finding themselves on the low side of the bracket. I'm going to see who actually stands up out of this. Let's see. This is AJ. Let me go all the way down. They will be on a collision course with the winner of We Have a Dream and Poopy Butt Fart. So one of those squads will be going up against the loser of this game number 3, which is coming up to be quite the thrill ride. And I'm glad that we're both kind of strapped in to be able to witness it, and of course just ride it until the very end.
Yeah, well, we're going to be getting this game, and really, LOL, I feel a little bit robbed there after that game. Hopefully, I don't get too disheartened, because that was a crazy comeback to be able to force that overtime. But the Sam team showing poise and able to get their victory there in the overtime, and we'll see if LOL can get it done here like they did in game 1. Or if it's going to be a runaway game. Stealth going to be pushing forward. KX doesn't get the demo, though. Great job there from Davi, able to get out in front. And Drury able to push it back around. Just trying to play it slow here, but a little bit of almost a mix-up there for the side of Vamo.
Yeah, they nearly let one get away, and luckily they just weren't able to connect on the side of LOL. That's a free net if KX cannot turn around, but he does. Open space is quickly filled based on a recovery rotation. Stealth will actually be able to climb the ladder. And this one's a great reader, right? That shot is on target, and Divatrox will be able to get there in time. And so this is a lot of, all right, I'm going to make you look. I'm going to make you take the shot, and I'm going to see if you'll be able to defend it well. Just make your rotations happen. Flip reset never gets used, and there's not a whole lot of boost on the side of LOL.
As we'll see, Davi trying to push it down, looking for the pass here and out of the corner, but it is Drury able to settle it and get it past well. Nice little waterfall here, possibly coming back straight. Shot! Drury able to put the dart away and gets the first goal here for Team LOL.
That is such a tough read, because you have to make this almost immediately, and Klaus was in such a bad situation. He has to just, you have to jump. You have to be able to just kind of make a read, or at least make a guess, but he just never saw the attacker coming. So this will be an early lead for the side of LOL, and it's a little bit of deja vu, but can we see Vamo Cruzeiro be able to fight back?
KX trying to find Drury again off the kickoff and still putting more pressure on his LOL shot. Double commit is there, but KNS able to find the save for the time being. It'll be Stealth trying to push one more here out of the corner into the pass to Drury. Drury does back off wisely, gives it to KX. KX going to find this double tap, and he's going to be able to get it too. KX able to open up the second goal here for LOL.
Every single time that I think that the double tap is just a little bit off, they adjust so quickly and they force it beyond Davi's reach. He's just a little bit under the ball. That is so hard to see where that shot is going to be coming from, because he has the entirety of that pipeline to be able to work it over. So 2-0 just inside of the first 90 seconds for the side of LOL. Divatrox has a flip reset. He does get it beyond Drury, but it is Stealth that answers well, and KNS now does the same thing to threaten the backboard.
Klaus, solo play here, does pass actually, ends up getting under Stealth, is able to get there in time. KNS will scoop up possession here. You see Vamo trying to push their way forward here into some offense. Klaus, flip reset. Somebody already up though is KX. Great pre-jump there, able to get that away. Didn't want that to come to fruition. Davi and Friend is being beat out from Drury, as they're just not able to get it done here so far in the first half of game 3 here, Hail Monkey on the offense.
No, it's not really hitting, but I mean, you and I saw them hit late. I think it was like the midpoint of game number 2, where then they suddenly got 4 in a row. So it only takes a little bit of focus and a little bit of persistence, but the pursuance of the back of that net has been a little bit tougher, as I think that there is a galvanization for the side of LOL. I mean, Stealth was kind of a non-factor, more of a phantom than he was a stealthy member of that squad to really kind of drive from the front. This is an opportunity. Klaus does lay it up, a bit of a total macro fake out, but it ends up just going away. Options, Davi, who will dive early, but KX should be able to be there to collect.
That was a great fake there from KX too, as far as on, just simple little play, but beat out 2 and able to get the clear downfield. But maybe it's for naught, because Klaus is here and he's dangerous, trying to find it off the backboard. Actually fakes instead and does give it to Davi, and they're able to get back within reach, as you were saying, in the later part of the game here, Hail Monkey. They're able to fight back.
Drewy and KX in shambles. Stealth trying to be able to make a read as that one drops off the backboard. And yeah, that was kind of an overcommit. They both jumped at the same time, and no one made a connection. And you know, Sam is able to bring the good players tonight in Vamo Cruzeiro, and they're honestly able to really contend in these one-on-one situations. It will be Davi who is just consistently bringing himself to the forefront, and a big save by Klaus after that demo of KX onto KNS.
Yeah, that was a great save there from Klaus. Saw the demo there on his teammate, and probably was actually playing blind into that smoke was right in his face, but he's able to deal with it well and gets it out of there. Nice shot, it's rocketing towards that top left, just barely misses it. KNS trying to find the pass here over to Davi. Davi is up high, trying to find it back out in the middle, and it's going to be KNS actually to get back in front here, possibly. KX forcing Klaus to make a play on this early, and the possession will go back to the way of LOL for the time being.
Elevating. That is one across. We've been playing a lot on the arches, but nothing really on the north and south. Stealth is going to try and change that with some aptitude to go vertical. 70 seconds and now less. As we work into this game number 3, it is still a lead for LOL. They do hold it from the front, and it's going to be Vamo Cruzeiro that is fighting back. They don't want to have to go down to the lowers and fight in a best-of-1 style series against anyone, but let alone competitors that are trying to be able to fight through that roughneck pit down there. KNS with an option, but it's going to be a big demo as Klaus is deleted and yeeted from at least that apparent option. 40 seconds coming up here, Ivory. It's anyone's guess. Can LOL be able to hang on to this lead?
Yeah, we'll see. They're definitely putting on a lot of offensive pressure, even here late. Davi with a phenomenal and really just MVP level save. Got to pass there. The last two were on top of him. KNS looking for the fake here. Stealth, not the best first touch, but does get the secondary. Well done by him. We'll be here off the side wall. Nice touch from Klaus. See if he can get back around. He's actually going to get demoed for his efforts. It's going to be KX back in front. KNS able to find the read. Can he get the double tap here? Going to be able to find. Not going to be able to get a hold of it, though. It's going to be bouncing off the crossbar. Back down in front. We'll see one up. Klaus goes for the fake. KNS, can you get back around this one shot on net? Not quite there. Davi trying to put the pass back into Klaus. Klaus, no boost in the tank, though. Trying to get back into the middle. KNS back down in front. It's going to not go in, though. Hits the dirt. And unfortunately, that will be the game, and LOL take it.
Wow. Just by the slimmest of margins, by the narrowest of pipelines, that ball not have enough time to be able to get beyond the perimeter. Oh, it was just one extra, maybe second or so away from at least a challenge to maybe force the defense to have to answer. But instead, it was LOL that was able to stand up to Vamo Cruzeiro, and they have qualified into the day 2 of this wonderful $1,000 tournament as presented by Distinct Esports and, of course, Mizu. So, you know, I'm actually curious. I want to take a look at the bracket overall and see who else maybe has qualified at this point in time. Let's see. The upper side of this one, Mustu Fluck took it over Emaz Esports, and DNS actually over Alter Ego, who we got to see play before. So 3 teams in that capacity have already made it. BAF is going to be playing against Fast Forward. Alter Ego then went down and beat Aspire, who we got to see just a little bit ago. X13 is waiting on some of the people from up above. And then, of course, we have Emaz and Audacity, and then it will be Vamo Cruzeiro that will be playing against, the winner of We Have a Dream and Poopy Buttfart. So there's a lot of teams still looking to get their day 2 entry, but this has been a great competition overall today, Ivory.
Yeah, some great teams, and really, just like you were saying, there's still a lot of fantastic teams still in the tournament in that lower bracket, and you know, it can be anybody's game there. It's literally a best of 1, so if you're going to be able to qualify into that lower bracket of day 2, we'll see who's going to be able to get it done. And you know, you can't really just kind of like, you know, game 1s on some of the series there. I think it was X13, was it, that dropped down that first game early, or I forget who exactly that was, but you know, dropped the first game early and able to come back into it. But if you do that in game 1, you know, you're just out. Like, you can't do anything about it. So definitely gonna be a little bit scary for some of those teams in that lower bracket, Hail Monkey.
Yeah, you got to have your running shoes on. You got to be ready to sprint. And that's what today kind of felt like. A bunch of best of 3s. And when we go into, I believe, some early rounds and then the semifinals tomorrow, it'll be best of 5 times. So, you know, they'll have a little bit longer to figure themselves out. But we have no longer to figure anything out going on tonight. That was our final match to showcase for you guys, as the rest of the bracket will figure itself out off stream. And, you know, if you want to be able to check out all those guys, we'll hit the bracket, exclamation point bracket. Maybe some of them are streaming for you and be able to to follow them on their adventures going through the rest of this $1,000 competition. I want to thank everyone that was able to witness this. Of course, the partners for Distinct Esports with Frost, Team Frontline, Blackline Championship League, and of course, Tactical Banditry. If you want to be able to see all those guys, exclamation point partners in the chat. As well, if you want to be able to maybe just be decked out in some Distinct Esports swag, maybe exclamation point merch, get a hoodie, get a shirt, get a cap. I don't know what they got in there, but I'm sure it'll be looking good on you. And of course, Ivory, we get to have an awesome producer in Fuds who yelled at us only a little bit, but he was really cool and it was helping to put the production on today. And it was, of course, been awesome to kind of really be with you in the booth today, Ivory.
Yes, it was a great time, Hail Monkey. It's always a pleasure being able to sit side by side with you and cast some amazing Rocket League. And, you know, I don't think you're going to be back tomorrow, but I'll be here tomorrow with Mizu casting. They'll start 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So everybody, if you want to check out some of the overall matchups, you know, have a lot of great teams, some top 16 teams. You know, there's going to be even better Rocket League tomorrow, as a lot of these teams are going to be able to making their way and qualifying into day 2. But yeah, Hail Monkey, it's always a pleasure being able to cast with you.
Of course. And of course, if you guys want to be able to check out more of us, Ivory TV on Twitter, and of course, Hell_Monkeyman on Twitter, you can figure out what in the world we're doing. Right now, I'm yelling at GameStop and DoorDash, so that's always fun to see, but I'm not yelling at you or any other competitors anymore tonight, as the fight is at least over for us here on stream. I'm Hell_Monkeyman. Over there is Ivory. You have been fantastic, but you know what? We'll see you next time.